Right, we're going to jump in and do some really cool stuff with this email automation software. And what we're going to do is work on lead evaluation with ActiveCampaign. So we're going to basically create a couple lists, and I like to use these simple lists. If you already have a list structure, go ahead and use that. But I prefer the LOCK method, LOCK, leads, opportunities, customers, key relationships. The N is the niche. So if you have multiple niches in your ActiveCampaign, then niche, then the key relationship. Okay, so if you already have those, no big deal. If you already have different lists, no big deal. What the main purpose of this is actually we're going to focus on these contact evaluations. It's going to allow us to start to build points, if you will, for our contacts. And when they start to hit certain numbers, and we can actually do calculations with this, then it becomes really cool how we can then start to tag people based on behavior, and they get different email series. So if they're really starting to engage with us and active, then we can move them up the list and reach out with them and talk with them a little more. So we're going to jump in, and I already created one list. This is a brand new account, and let's get moving on the automations right now. We're going to call this, let's get the document out here. Emails forwarded. I like to keep everything really clean and neat and consistent. And oops. Then we're going to do forwards an email, any email, list once. Actually, we want to run this multiple times. We want it continuously running. And then a new action is we want to increase their score. And we want to set up some scores first. And so we'll do that going in here. And manage scoring. And take the same lists we did before. Oops, like that. I'm going to move this to another screen so I have faster access to it. Boom. All we're going to do is, all we need to do is just create the names of them. And, oops. Delete that. There we go. All we need is just create the names of them. And then we'll create automations to actually improve the score. We'll create repetitive automations. So the valuations continue to rack up. So it's kind of a boom, save, back. New score, contact score, boom. Give it a name. And depending on what your system is for managing purchases, you can use Zapier and other webhooks if you need to hook it. You definitely want to be tracking purchases. I'll show you how to do that. With Stripe, if you have Stripe, we'll have to use Zapier, however you want to call it. And there we go. That's one last one. Contact score. Give this name. Save it. Active. Save. Back. Alright, we have all those. Cool. Let's go back to the automations. We're going to create it. sorry, just score, emails forwarded. I'm just going to do it 1 point, so I don't want to make this more confusing. Never expires. And then run that as active. Boom. Let's do it again. New automation. Emails open. Create. Times, any list, blah blah, any email, correct, add start, and contacts, just score, emails open, never expires. Alright, so as you can start to see, the more people engage with us, the more these numbers will go up, and then we can start to use them to create triggers and do valuations on our lead list. And we're just literally allowing the cream to rise to the top. And we need a way to manage that, so this is a good way to do that. We get more sophisticated later on. This is just a simple way of process. And make sure it's on multiple times. And if you want to go in and do, like when a contact replies to a personal email, you can do that too. It's a little more complex, but here's what it is. Oh, one thing we do add is link clicks. So we're going to do link clicks. Alright. Now for this, it's probably going to be like a web page visit. And then you put in the web pages that it's visits. An event could be recorded. If you're using if you're using tags, which I probably recommend, then you can add the tags for the products that you have. It's probably the best way to do it. We could do it with web page visits, like the hit the thank you page, made a purchase, and that would work out well too. So depends on your setup, and like you can have Zapier or Zap tags over here too, and that's always possible. So we're gonna leave this alone right now because I don't have ClickFunnels set up yet. Just created this one account. We'll do that later on, but there's ways to do the purchases, and so you can get creative with that. And but we do have that made. We're gonna sales pages visited. Oops. And then you do, have to have this set up first. Sure your domains are in there, all the other ones. And put in whatever that is, proposal. Let's do one I'm just actually working on right now, and it would be website. Solid dough. There you go. So there we go, and then contact, adjust score, sales page visits, they get 1, never expires, and then boom, hit the sales page, boom, they get a point, they get a point, they get a point. And visits website, visits, that. Do this. So all wildcards multiple times. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Visits website. Oh, gotta get some points here. Contacts. Adjust score. Oh no, I didn't click there. Adjust score. Website visits. Adds 1 point. Oh, we can do the purchases here. Adjust score. Purchases. Expires never. Boom. Active. Now I need to do link clicks. Wow, where did I go? Sidetrack heaven. Link clicks. Got that done. That's it. And if you guys would like to purchase these, I will give you access to these automations. It'll save you time, and I'll put them in this form here, and you'll be able to purchase these, and it'll make your process